farm has been around since 1902. In 1902, a guy by the name of Mr. Campbell decided to build the gator farm because the bathhouse is downtown to bring in tourists. The thing about the bathhouse wasn't made for families. It was made for adults only. Mr. Campbell wanted some more families to come in and enjoy themselves, so he went down to the foot of Everglades and brought back about 1,500 alligators. The foot of Everglades, the Hot Springs, Arkansas. When he first started that, he called the Arkansas Alligator Farm and Marine Museum. We didn't have a whole lot of animals like we do today. Back then it was mostly gators and a few other marine animals. Other than that, inside the winter quarters was more of a museum. They had a bunch of Indian artifacts and voodoo doll heads, some
chicken thing.
In 1947, my boss's grandfather bought the place from Mr. Campbell. He kept the Arkansas Alligator Farm and Marine Museum. In 1963, my boss's grandfather passed away, and my boss's father took over, and that's when they started calling the Arkansas Alligator Farm and Petting Zoo. Started adding other animals.
We got 10 red tickets left. If anybody wants to see 10 gators.
10 more left.
We got 10 left if you want to see one.
Once his father took over, they started calling the Arkansas Alligator Farm and Petting Zoo. It's been that name ever since. Now, in 2016, my boss's father passed away, and now my boss and his brother now own it. It's been their family for 3 generations now. Back in the late 1800s, they started spring training for baseball players. Babe Ruth himself actually played up there in the parking lot, above our parking lot, the throttle field. That was their practice field. Down here across the street where I had the parking lot was actually their ball field where they played their games. On March 17, 1918, Babe Ruth hit a 573-foot home run that landed inside the center gator pit back there. If you look across the pond, there's actually a sign that tells about the Babe Ruth changed the history of baseball. That's on March 17, 1918. Now once you get down here at the gator farm, you can actually go across the street over into the backside of the parking lot, and you can still see the diamond plate where Babe Ruth actually stood. They just went around it with asphalt. You go across the street, go to the very back corner, and that's where the diamond plate is. Now, as of right now, we have over 130, about 148, 149 alligators here. Of course, Mr. Campbell had more than we did, but of course he didn't have any other animals like we do today. These here range anywhere between 30 to 40 years old. The ones in the mill pond range anywhere between 45 to 65 years old. And then the top 2 ponds range anywhere between 10 to 25 years old. Alligators can live anywhere between 70, 80, sometimes even up to 100 years, just like a human. Kind of like humans, the reproductive systems don't start until they're about 15 to 25 years old. For gators to mate, though, they gotta have about 4 foot plus of water. They gotta be able to get vertical in the water to be able to mate. Our ponds are only 2 foot deep, so our gators here cannot breed. They cannot lay fertilized eggs. So about every 5 to 10 years.
I can't see.
Yeah, I got a piece, yum.